So I just finished using the bathroom and the police went in to inspect the store I came out of. So I don't know what is going on, but they're taunting me. I think their mutuals behind it. They have a lot of their racists and Chapman's Nigerian sector. They're trying to block me from using the bathroom, place the baby, and the police just went into the store I came out of. I took a picture, so I don't know what is going on. They said this Trump said he should put him homeless in a psychiatric hospital. I think they just taunted me to lock me up in a psychiatric hospital and kill me on the way there. So that's happening a lot. So this is very dangerous. This Eric Adam is a black American mayor. People are acting out towards Africans under his mayorship. Some black Americans don't like Africans. So he also sent his police to arrest Africans selling bags in Canal Street. So I don't know what is going on. I criticize him a lot. I'm getting ambushed. They stalk me. I went to shop in the store today. They were harassing me in the store also. So, don't come in, just kind of out here. I'm like, why the bias treatment as an African transsexual? Lot less store. So all they harassed me, I can't use the bathroom. So it's like they're just trying to provoke me to kill me under this Trump. They said, even the court has said the immigration prison on Federal Plaza is so gross. A lot of immigrants are getting killed or harmed, and they say they can't put people in the immigration prison on Federal Plaza. So I talk about that online and stuff. They block me from Twitter, from Instagram. My mother, who was a U.S. citizen, has been killed over herself. Our own daughters joined it. They were born in America. Me and my mother was soon the NYPD at the time. And she was saying she was experiencing a lot of backlash as a foreigner. One of her daughters was on drugs, violently, and the other one likes to spend money lavishly. And said they were moving with bad gangs, our daughters. All of a sudden, my mother said our daughters who were born in America were trying to kill her to get the money. And they went and locked my mother up in a psychiatric hospital. My mother wasn't close to Bellevue. I put her on a psych hold. And since then, they said this country is going to be doing that to homeless, locking us up. My mother was having a heart problem. So FIFA is not said to bring the World Cup here. It's like, like encouraging the genocide of Africans and stuff. Anytime I mention all these issues, they'll ban me from social media. I've been banned on Instagram, on Twitter. I can't post anything. So FIFA, you keep ignoring me. You got to order an investigation before bringing Africans here for the World Cup next year. So they can just kill as an African, claim it's an accident, and nobody will care. Diallo, they shoot him with 40 bullets in 1999. So I think that's what they're attempting to do. They're taunting me. They're me to us. I criticize them a lot. There are a lot of this, because when I was sexually abused by the police when they were moving from my home, and the police were in 2010, and they killed my friend Erdogan, was trying to help me with that case. This Me Too group wouldn't help me. Their lawyer, Gloria, always said if she goes against the police on my behalf, they will drop cases of stars like R. Kelly and Weinstein, and she said she would rather not go against the police because she needs to make money off of the Weinstein and R. Kelly case. I said, if these people are arrested and put in prison, that will make more money for her. So they're bribing the police to make money for themselves. This Me Too lawyer group. So I've been trying to report her, and since then the police is assisting her and a Me Too group to taunt everybody. I think they just want to kill me so that this girl wouldn't go to prison for covering up Erdogan's murder. Even the Erdogan family wouldn't help me. Nobody would help me. So in case I get killed, I call this accident an accident. This is purposeful. I've been contacting the International Criminal Court. I contacted South Africa. I contacted the Nigerian Embassy. Because my church in Nigeria, the church my mother used to attend, after they killed Erdogan, they went on a Russian military plane. The Russian government said they saw an American plane go to Nigeria around that time. In 2014, after they killed Erdogan, and blew up a Nigerian church. Even the pastor of the church, Pastor Joshua, said, he saw a plane hovering on top of his building. And the Russian confirmed it that a plane left the U.S. air base in Germany, and the Russians were following that plane because they thought, why is America sending a bomber plane? Because the U.S. and Russia are always monitoring each other. So they said the Russians said they were following the American plane with a spy plane, and they saw it going to Nigeria. And they didn't understand what was going on in Nigeria. That an American bomber plane went to Nigeria, and they said after it bombed the Nigerian church, they exited out of Nigeria. Mission accomplished. Many Nigerians died, many South Africans died. So last year I contacted the South African embassy. They wouldn't help me. At that time, South Africa was suing Israel for killing Arabs, Palestinians, but the South African embassy doesn't care about the South Africans that died in the Nigerian church. There was a lot of South Africans that go to that Nigerian church. It's called Synagogue Church. So I think because I'm such a powerful witness, they'd rather just kill me and use this black. And they said this. Eric Adams said this. Trump said, Eric Adams is supposed to be on criminal trial now for receiving bribery from Turkish government, but said Trump said he needs him for a special immigration job. And that's why I said the cases should be the same. And he wouldn't really say what that job is. I said, love, the prosecutor resigned. He said, that smells fishy. That sounds dangerous. So they've been trying to carry me killed by the police and their Me Too group while Eric Adam is mayor. Because they say Eric Adam appoints all the mayor always appoints the criminal judges. And they're very scared that this Mandami, an Indian from Uganda, who's now in natural justice, can become mayor. It's like they're trying to cover up something and their secret's not going to be safe. They feel the secret's not going to be safe with another foreigner in charge. With a foreigner in charge like Mandami. So they need to investigate this internationally because a lot of killings, like every Ghana, my mother was killed here, was our own daughters. My mother said those daughters were compromised, they were looking for money. And they set my mother up as soon as my mother went to Bellevue Hospital, those daughters came from Pennsylvania. And said my mother's crazy, the Bellevue Hospital shouldn't release her. Even though my mother went there to treat her heart problem, she wasn't crazy, she passed the mental health test and everything. And the hospital decided to join it to abuse my mother, who was born in Nigeria. And I can't find no lawyer. Even this Trump said when he was out of office, he couldn't find a lawyer either. He said, even though he claimed he has billions of dollars, he said there are powerful people in this country that can block you. If they are more powerful than you, they won't help you get a lawyer. But he has a lot of friends also, and he claims he has billions of dollars, so that was what helped him navigate the blockage. So they said they block people from getting justice in this country. You won't find a lawyer. No lawyer will take you serious. Even Trump said he experienced the same thing. So when he was out of office, I needed a lawyer. No lawyer would represent him. After he lost to Biden, so it was so hard for him to find a lawyer. So this is what is going on. So I don't know why that police is following me around. I've already contacted the Manhattan DA, and I'm going to contact their police inspector general, Department of Investigation. This is getting more dangerous. I've already contacted the Queens prosecutor. They harass me in Queens also anytime I try to use the bathroom. They hire me civilian. I believe this Me Too is one behind it. They say a lot of black Americans get killed that way. When like Ahmad Marbury, Trayvon Martin, just by being trolled and being harassed when they go into somewhere. And as soon as I try to use the bathroom, they hire the black American janitor to be blocking the bathroom, and people will be putting their children in my way. And the extra bathroom, so they will block it. It's like they're just trying to start a problem. And the police commissioner, his name is, what's his name again? The police commissioner that was removed from office because the FBI was investigating. Caban. They used to bother me at the Washington Market Park. There's a bathroom there also, and the Pier 25 bathroom. People in the 90s, they hired some Jamaican nannies. Every time I'm using the bathroom, they were trying to fight me. They were trying to fight me, and I called the police on them, and they said, and the police will harass me also. So stop calling us. They just, anytime they harass me, I'll be taking their pictures. So, you're the one bothering them. I'm like, yeah, they always try to. Sometimes they will just abandon the baby near the door, and I'm trying to get in. And the baby's blocking doors. I tell them, you can't abandon your baby, in the bathroom without, you need to take the baby into the store with you. This is child abuse, and and so I'll call the police, and the police will tell me, I'm the one bothering them. I shouldn't be reporting all that. I'm like, no, they're abandoning their baby in the bathroom hallway and going to lock themselves up in the store. And I say, I don't want any child to be unattended around me, So this is what is going on. And soon there are police commissioner coming around the neighborhood. Say he came to that neighborhood. That neighborhood is called Tribeca. Tribeca, he said it's a rich neighborhood. He said he came there. It's Caban. His name is Caban. He had to resign. I think he had to resign in 2024 or 2023. It was under investigation. They was soliciting bribery, from blacks. They said there was a black nightclub owner in Coney Island. He went, he sent his brother allegedly to that club owner in Brooklyn, and that club owner was recording everything. Say if that club owner doesn't bribe Caban, they're going to shut down his clubhouse. They're going to claim he's making too much noise. And that person recorded the interaction and gave it to the FBI. So that's when he was forced to resign. But before he resigned, he came to my neighborhood also and said he just came there to retaliate, that they're going to be protecting children in this neighborhood. I'm like, and they always harass me, just like they were setting me up to be killed and claiming I was a troublemaker, I was attacking children. And they'll be hiring little white kids during the COVID between 2022, to be throwing a snowball at me. I'm going to use the bathroom. And they banned from the bathroom teardropper. So they're trying to provoke me, inciting violence. So this country's not safe. They're killing Africans like crazy. Even an African newspaper, I believe, in 2000, around 2001, 25 years ago, said a lot of Africans are dying in U.S. hospitals in New York City hospital, and nobody's investigating. So a lot of the family members will claim when with their family members getting better, an African is getting better, they would just claim the person died overnight, close to discharge town. You know, so this has to be investigated. FIFA is not safe to sweep this under the carpet. You know, because they're going to bring a lot of Africans here. You know, so I'm the only one that bother really. You know, I don't bring crazy no trouble. So this is Thailand Framingham Terminal. So today is August 14, 2025. It's around 8 p.m. So they brought them, they let me use the bathroom, I have diarrhea, and they're sending little kids and people to be mocking me on the train. So you're going back home soon, just going home. And one white female came. He said, die. You know, and then the police officer came. You know, some white female came around me before the police officer came. Said, die. You know, so I believe that this is the Me Too, Children Terror, the partnering with this Ricardo, Black Americans. This is Black Americans don't like Africans because we sold them to slavery. So it's like they want to engage in full ethnic cleansing war against Africans. While Trump is in office, they said the immigration prison there where they put a lot of Africans also. He said, you know, the court has to shut down the prison. So, you know, the conditions of the prisoners are dying. And today, as I was using the phone booth in front of 26 Federal Plaza across the street, somebody came and parked the police car. The immigration, it was tinted all black, and the black woman came out of the car. You know, they left their car beside me. Normally, they park their immigration cars, and they have a parking lot. I don't know why they park their car near me. I've been in immigration prison before. I used to go to court there in 2000. When my mother brought me here, they arrested me. Even though I had a green card stamp in my passport, they arrested me wrongfully. Said children are welcome in America. I was a male back then. I'm now a transsexual female. So, you know, so they parked their immigration car near me. You know, it's kind of scary, you know, because they arrested a lot of immigrants. I was just using the phone booth because my daddy had died across the street. And then the immigration officer started staring at me. I think they were trying to protect the car that was parked near me. Then I noticed I used to go to 7-Eleven when Biden was in office. And then the immigration officers, the security guards really, will come to 7-Eleven. And then the 7-Eleven started mistreating me across the office, you know, and they started mistreating me. So it's like they're inciting all kinds of hate against me. I'm in Nigeria trying to sue the immigration and try to sue the NYPD for taking my home in 2010, and the immigration arrested me in 2000. And I'm experiencing a lot of backlash. Even I put the evidence against the immigration, my passport, I had my visa when they arrested me. I put it in my room in 2014. My room got burned down near where the kid Oregano. I was living on 219 Canal Street, Staten Island, 10304. And in March 2014, they burned my room down where my Nigerian passport was. That had my visa, and they didn't let me take my evidence out. You know, they stole my passport with the visa. At that time, I was trying to sue U.S. immigration. Then soon, Oregano was promising to help me with my court papers. They killed Oregano weeks later, on July 17, 2014. You know. So they're inciting violence against me. They're very biased. They're taking away all my evidence, killing witnesses, killing people that was trying to help me get justice, like I regarded my mother. You know, mysterious claims an accidental killing, no further investigation is warranted. Yeah, and they follow me around. You know, I've been criticizing this Me Too also, because I wanted the Me Too to help me investigate why the NYPD evicted me in 2010 and sexually abused me while they were evicting me. And Oregano was helping with the court papers. And I filed it in court, you know. The receipt number is 13CV5052. Ghana was helping me in 2014 when the police went and choked him dead. And I told the Me Too lawyer, Gloria, already died, and she told me she can't help me either. I was on the FBI surveillance, so the FBI was recording what I was telling her. I was recording it also. You know, and she told me she can't help me, Gloria, already, of the meet. After the kid was going to call her. She said she can't help me because she helps with the police to drop the case against her and Weinstein. And said she needs those two people in prison so that she can win a lot of money for her clients. So this was going on.